So after you saw what Arizona State did to Mississippi State, running the ball, especially with the quarterback being involved and no passing game to speak of, are there other games on the schedule now that you looked at that, hey, State can win that one, or that's a game that you put a W next to that has changed because of what you saw from State on Saturday night, especially against the run? And the reason why I ask is because maybe not most people, but I watched Arkansas play. And they've got a good running back, and they've got a quarterback that can scoot, and it's schemed pretty well. Like, has that game changed for you? Because a lot of State people put just a W next to Arkansas.
Well, I mean, it would be foolish to say no. Yeah, both games, both SEC wins I was going to give State in the preseason, I would say are highly doubtful now if you can't play any better than that defensively and offensively. Again, I want to stress that offensively State was not good enough to beat anybody on Saturday night. So yeah, right now I would put Florida and Arkansas in the probable L column for sure.
Hey, let me ask you a question though about what Arkansas did. So they obviously ran the ball a ton. Went for, over 300 rushing, over 300 passing, 750, 680, whatever the total yardage was. It was a big number. But Arizona State largely, I know the first touchdown was a quarterback run where he got to the outside, but largely Arizona State's success running the football kind of came up the middle of the field. I mean, it was a lot of right at you physical stuff with broken tackles. Is the way Arkansas ran the ball with Taylon Green, where, kind of rolling him out, getting him on the outside, making stuff happen with his legs, is that different?
It is different. That is a different style of.
Is State more equipped to defend
No.
that?
No.
Okay.
Because Leavitt had success running as well.
Well, no,
He did. What did he have, 60, 70 yards?
State's just not equipped to stop the run hardly at all. And I'm just going to reiterate it. I said it all offseason. I'll say it again. For State to win, they have to be good offensively. I have no trust, no faith, nothing whatsoever in the defense being able to step up and win a low-scoring game for Mississippi State. So my question becomes, can Mississippi State score enough points on Arkansas to counteract the 30 to 35, maybe 40 points they're going to give up to them? And if the answer to that is no, then they can't beat them.
How closely are you watching Florida's game with Texas A&M this week to inform what you're going to think about Florida-Mississippi State next week?
A lot. You definitely have to be paying attention to it because I think, never mind, I want to see how they manage Mertz and Lagway, but I just want to – if Florida – I want to see what their body language is, right? Like, are they already starting to show you that that they don't want to be there? If they lose this game, where's their head at? So, yeah, I'll definitely be paying attention to that one.
Got to. Especially with whatever Napier's going to do with Lagway. And, I mean, if he loses this one, I mean, it's over. It's over. If they lose this game, it's over. They may not formally announce it on Sunday or Monday, but the unrest paired with the schedule and 1 + 1 = Billy Napier's getting fired.
Yeah. Who is this game between Florida and Texas A&M is bigger for Florida, right?
Absolutely.
It's at
Oh,
home.
yeah. Well,
absolutely.
It absolutely is. It is. But it's still huge for Texas A&M to, we shook off Jimbo Fisher, and it's a new day in Aggieville. Oops, you're 1-2.
Aggie land.
Doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Oh,
Totally
it does.
irrelevant.
It so matters.
Well, you know what? If they show up here
Just
and they
ask
can
them.
correct me, I'm not going to ask them. Not going to.
You're going to just tell them?
I just told them. They
Yeah,
heard it
man.
from me.
If you go to Florida and struggle, after watching what Cam Ward – now, Cam Ward's really talented.
Mm-hmm.
Really talented. But after watching what Cam Ward did to that Florida defense –
yeah.
and you go in there and lay a stinker and get beat, and you can't move the football again, and you throw for 100 yards and run for 70 or whatever they did with Notre Dame, and you get beat by hot seat Napier, they're going to wonder.
Hey, Dad, you engaged in a little in-game wager last week, and it didn't work out so well for you.
Did
right?
not.
I mean, Kentucky all of a sudden became just a very slight favorite, and you thought, hey, good time to jump all over this.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's an in-game opportunity based on what the first 10 minutes of the game look like and who scores first. Now, I don't mean an in-game opportunity if they trade field goals on the opening possession.
Right. But if it's a quick 10-0 either way.
Yeah, exactly. Either way. If either of those two teams were to jump out to a 10-0 lead, I mean, I don't know how big the number would get, but it would feel like,
I mean,
this might be about to get away from somebody.
Especially, I think it especially leans towards A&M on that. If A&M gets up 10-0, and I could get hold of A&M like minus 14.5 or minus even 17.5, I would take it.
Yeah.